Hello, Dreghorn and Springside Sunday School! Well, that wasn't very good. I said, hello, Dreghorn and Springside Sunday School! Oh, that's better. That's better. Okay, all right, okay. Settle down, no talking, please. Hannah, Sarah, Brooke, stop talking. It's like the WI. David Muir, are you chewing? Spit it out, please. Thank you. Lily Watkins, put the phone down. Actually, no, don't put the phone down because you won't see me. Well, welcome once again to our Sunday school lesson this week. And today, I want to talk about neighbours because everybody needs good neighbours. I've heard that somewhere before. Anyway, I digress. Now, let's see if you can answer a simple question. Which one of Jesus' commandments mentions a neighbour? So quick look now. Yes, a few hands up there. Tom Reed. Okay. What is it, Tom? Sorry, I couldn't hear you, Tom. That's right, Tom. It was love thy neighbour. Treat others the way we'd like to be treated ourselves. Now, let's have a quick look in the Bible and see where this was and what Jesus said. One day, the rule followers wanted to know what Jesus thought was the most important one of all. If we could only ever follow one single rule, which one would it be? They expected Jesus to say one of the 10 commandments, like obeying your parents, very important, or keeping the Sabbath a day only for God. But Jesus had a better one, the best rule of all, and it's all about love. Jesus said, love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your soul and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is like it. Love your neighbour as yourself. All the law and the prophets hang on these two commandments. And that was from Matthew chapter 22, verse 37 to 40. Okay, so love thy neighbour. Treat others the way we like to be treated ourselves. But how do you guys put that into practice today, in the here and now? Well, let's look at some examples. Let's say, for example, that you're at school and it's break time and you're all having a great time and you might be dancing or you might be having a game of football. Then all of a sudden, there's a little lad sitting on a bench all on his own and he's crying. Now, as good Christians, what we have to think is, how would I feel if I was that person on that bench, very, very upset? What would I want to happen? Well, you've guessed it, that's right. You would want someone to come up to you and say, are you okay? Would you like a little bit of friendship? Could I give you some company? What's the problem? So that's what you do as a good Christian. You walk over, you sit next to the person and you say, are you okay? Can I do anything to help? Let's give you another example. What about when you're at one of your groups? Now, I know normally there's a lot of groups on, isn't there? We've got swimming groups, we've got dancing groups, football groups, we've got all the Sea Scouts, and of course we've got the Brownies and the Rainbows, all these groups. Now, let's say, for example, you're at one of your groups and a new person comes in. You've got a new member. Now, that new member is very, very nervous, a little bit shaky. She's very, very quiet, and she's looking very, very shy indeed. Now, what you have to think again as a good Christian, now, if I was that person and I was going into a group and I was a new member, how would I feel and what would I want to happen? Well, that's right. You'd want someone to approach you and say, welcome to the group. Let me show you around and I'll introduce you to everybody. There's nothing to be scared or shy about. So, as a good Christian, do just that. Go over to the person, introduce yourself and say, let me introduce you to the gang, and we'll have a great time. So, is that all clear? Good. Love thy neighbour and treat others the way you would like to be treated yourself. Now, over the last few weeks, I've seen some fantastic artwork and some fantastic creation going on in the Sunday school. What have we had? We've had rainbows. We've had painted stones. We've had butterflies. We've even had cakes. Now, today, I'd like to set you a Sunday school challenge. That's right, kids, a Sunday school challenge. But this week, it all involves a song. Right, so what I would like you to do is think of a simple song or a simple hymn, and I want you to kind of change the words to it so it spreads a little bit of love, a little bit of comfort, and a little bit of hope to our current situation. Because as you know, we're all in lockdown. Some people are feeling a little bit lonely, a little bit sad. So as a Sunday school, we should cheer them up and lift the mood. Just like being a good neighbour and treating others the way we like to treat them ourselves. Okay? So, think of a simple song. It could be a nursery rhyme. It could be a simple hymn. It could be a simple pop song that everybody knows. Okay? And just change the words to a small part of that song. And what I'd like you to do is get your parents or your carers to film you doing that, and then you can post it right here on the Sunday School Facebook page. Okay? So let me give you an example. A couple of weeks ago, Isla and myself recorded a song. Okay? Now, it was Kumbaya. However, on the last verse, I changed the words. So it went a little bit like this. Keep us safe, O Lord, in our homes. Keep us safe, O Lord, in our homes. Keep us safe, O Lord, in our homes. O Lord, hear our prayer. So, very, very simple, but I just changed the words to fit to our situation we're in at the moment. Now, you can get your mums and dads to help you, and the older kids out there, yes, I can see you're still paying attention. You can just about see at the back there, Rachel Muir, stay awake. Thank you. The older children, if you don't want to sing, you can maybe do a poem or maybe do a rap. Okay, I'll leave it to you guys. If you're really struggling to change words to a song, then why not just sing a good song of hope and positivity and post it on the page as well. Now, mums, dads, carers, I've also been in contact with Jamie, our fantastic new minister, about this. And what he would like you to do is to film in landscape, just like I am. Film in landscape and make sure that the main light is in front of the children, not behind them, just like mine, okay? So we're not getting lots of silhouettes when filming, okay? Also, parents and carers, I'd also like you to send your videos, if possible, to Jamie, and I will post I'll post more information on that after this has been posted on the Facebook page, okay? It's quite simple. You just go to WeTransfer and it can be posted to Jamie, all right? Now, boys and girls, just before we go, I think we should say a little prayer. So, hands together and let's talk to God, okay? Repeat after me. Dear Lord, thank you for keeping us together as a Sunday school and a parish during this difficult time. Bless all the families that have been affected by the virus and help us to give them comfort. Help us to be positive and thankful for all our simple gifts. family, community, and most of all, you, Lord. Amen. Jacob, did you say amen? Amen. Good boy. Okay, so, well, get working on those songs. I look forward to seeing those posts. Parents and carers, don't forget landscape filming, please. And make sure it's lit properly as well. And from me, Dave, and the Sunday School team, have a fantastic week. And of course, stay safe and stay